failing is the quickest way to success. Like, the amount of ideas I have on my phone that are completely fails, like probably picked 15 of them right now. Like, I come up with more fails than good ideas. But when you follow a fail, it comes to an idea. And that's what I think is cool, is like, just because an idea is a fail, it actually may not be a failure at the end of it. So like, just follow it and see where it goes. Because just because it's failing in its current state, you may come up with a new state for that same idea in 2 months. Because you learned something, you learned a solution. Now it's not a fail. You wouldn't know until you got to that point.
When things are stressful or like going wrong, like it's gonna be okay, like shit's gonna work out, it's gonna, you know, everything will happen. Just take a deep breath. You know, I've gotten better at it, but definitely over time you just learn more and more. But early on, like running into problems, it was like everything was the end of the world. Like something small happens with a client or with anybody on the team, like this is like bad. This is bad.
This is the end for us now.
Right. And just trying to realize that it's, you know, everything's gonna be okay. It's gonna be alright.
One of the most important things I've learned as a startup founder, and I learned this from Tim Brady, was the importance of keeping a level head through all of the ups and downs of a startup. And I can tell you, since we got the YC, the rate at which the highs have come and the amplitude of lows, and the rate at which the lows and the amplitude of lows have come, has increased dramatically.
I feel like you just need to speak your mind and ask every question you have. I think it's daunting. You know, if you're fresh out of school, getting into a new career, whether it's a small company, a large company, you just want to fit in and go with the flow, do your job well. But it's hard. You gotta understand a lot of different complexities. And I guess my recommendation is ask every question you can. Make sure you understand everything, your capabilities, and you'll be good.
The lesson I took away from it is when we get so caught up in our idea of what it should be, no one really tells you what you need to do to actually get there, right? And it's a very difficult thing to navigate on your own because you're looking for those signs, right? That you're on the right path, that you're doing the right things. And I think you really have to find a way to say to yourself, be honest with yourself, do I feel like I'm learning something that's going to be impactful for what I'm trying to build here? And I think that's been one of the greatest challenges that we've had to overcome as new founders is how do we make sure that what we're building and focusing on is the right thing? And what are those key points for us to make sure that we're on that task and really nailing, hey, what's that foundational principle and stat or feedback or engagement that we're looking for that tells us like, hey, you know what? Yeah, we're a little bit better off than we were yesterday.
But also, like, I really learned the value of, like, finding meeting places and negotiations and just, like, general people, like, between people of different backgrounds. So, when we were starting 1440, I had no idea that would play any role. Because I had, like, so far detached myself from any interest in being an ambassador at this point. But that kind of kernel of knowledge that, like, meeting places, it makes me just human life and different. So people to at least like agree on some things. It's how you change things. So I think people can differ politically while having kind of common ground to what is fact. So I don't know, just telling myself like not to give up on that kind of ideology. That like common ground isn't necessarily a bad thing, and that people can learn from each other. And it's not always like the individual's fault what they believe.